They just open borders. And they just open borders. I now have a route through here. Don't know. Oh, probably because that ruler impact plus 25 amount I got, maybe. It's kind of a bit late though. I could. I do have a good spaceport here though. I could make ships there and bring them round here. So yeah, I think that's what I'll be doing. Let's take the rally point off this then. Should believe it was on. I thought it was on. Right. See how that works out. That fleet keeping. Which is the quickest route? Yeah, it's over here now. Okay. Assume that's still the quickest route. Yeah, it is. Okay. Wow, that's shocking. They pieced out with those. They declared war on them, of course, because mainly to wipe them out. I was expecting them to take all of that, and they haven't. So that's fantastic, because I do not want them getting bigger or getting next to me, frankly. So that's great. Okay, things are going well. It's just a case of ending this war still. Yeah, actually winning this game, key thing is that they don't get much bigger now. And I just need time to build up. And of course I need to bring this war to an end. Okay. Can I upgrade that to hyper? Yeah, newest hyperdrive. Okay. That one. Let's bring it over to here. Okay.
Ship augmentations completed.
Right. Let's come down to there with that one. Hopefully get sight on it, see what's in the system. Might be fortresses, might be not. They shouldn't be able to get to that either. So there's two places they won't be able to get to. And one, just taking one should be enough. Okay. I should arguably be colonizing still, but I need the minerals for spaceports and battleships, and let's back up to -1. Yeah, and I'm gonna get 12 new planets anyway in a second. I need these terraforming techs. That's been a really long tech. I haven't checked to buy leaders in ages as well, which maybe I should have done, but can't be bothered. Takes too long. I'll take one next time I take a break. I'll have a look to do something that takes a while. Right, influence is going up. Where's this fleet to? Taking a while still.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, great. Debris done. That was for free, nice. There's one more in Barbon, but that's there and I can't get to it. Yeah, I may very well regret taking down that frontier outpost over there. Now I think there's, yeah, a territory there which needs surveying. Let's go and do that. Actually, let's go and repair that. Or upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that. Yeah, I could do with a couple more science
Ship
ships now.
augmentations completed.
Scientists on, but I think building a fleet is the priority to win this war still. Should help. Worst case scenario now is that there's a massive fleet in one of those, or both of those, but it shouldn't be.
Ship augmentations completed.
I think I can safely say at this point this is the longest war I've ever had in Stellaris. Right, stats can go and assist. No, actually I was going to bring it down here, wasn't I? Okay.
Construction complete.
Right, spaceport's done. We don't have enough actually yet. So, oh, that's all literally done. Yeah, the extra couple of hundred naval capacity is probably a very good pick. Right, so I guess I'll go in there. That might tip them off about my presence though, which I'm a bit worried about. Okay, they got 1300 there. And they do have a inhibitor. Nothing special. 25k fleet can take that out. Where's the other army to? It's coming round.
Technological acquisition successful.
Right, hopefully some tariff. Yeah, brilliant. So what do I need on these? Volcano, sand. I kind of want that at the moment actually, coming up. That might be useful, but I don't think it'll work for this war, but probably actually should have picked it just in case it did. But yeah, this war's coming to an end now, so I'll be invading here before I could get that. Let's have a look down here. Probably should bring that over as well. Okay, no troops there, but they do have a military station. Yeah, I should be able to wipe that out easily.
Construction complete.
Spaceport's done. Last tradition in expansion. Okay. So I've got yet another Ascension perk, but there's not really any point in picking it still. I'm not going to be Terraform, I don't have the money yet. Still not really sure about those. Don't need that yet. I can't get... That's what I want. And I need 2 other Ascension picks to be selected first. So, yeah, no point in picking still. But, Terraforming, Void, Spawn, and then that's going to be the plan. And I'll pick it when I get the next Ascension perk. Okay. Don't think there's many wars going on at the moment, which is great actually. Yeah, it's literally this war and that's it, which is surprising. They'll probably declare war on them again after 10 years are up. And hopefully they don't declare war on them, but we'll see. Want to probably get defensive pact as soon as this war is over with those. It's kind of the plan. They've actually come up in strength, which is good. Yeah, they're actually rivaled by quite a few, including those, so there are reasons not to get defensive pact with them.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Construction complete.
Let's get that.
Construction complete.
That's odd. Now we had this precursor event. Oh, it begins the precursors. The event chain. Yeah, so we had this one, I think, with the former empire, but we were one off completing it when we became the Machine Empire. And it looks as if I just found an anomaly which has started this event this time round. Yet again. Which is odd. That's probably because that there. Right. Let's yeah, pay more attention to this situation now. I think I'll leave these up here. I shouldn't need to bring them down, but they're in a good position if I do need to bring them down. How much have we got? About 28k, something like that. Contact report remnants. We have confirmed the first material traces of intelligent alien life on a foreign world. Okay, that sounds buggy. Probably, yeah. It's, yeah, definitely buggy, that is. That's because I'm surveying over there. Normally at the start of a game when you survey you would find life, I guess. It's doing that again for some reason. Okay, yeah, so they definitely fixed a few bugs with the Uprising event. I think since 1.8, and we're now on 1.8.3 of course. There's a few minor, very minor bugs that needed to be fixed, and maybe they should alter this a bit. I mean, I should have, once I took the last planet, it should have gone to 100% really. I think They're actually changing how war works completely in 1.9 now. Yeah, there's going to be... I haven't read the dev diary for it, actually came out today when I'm recording, but it's going to be based on claims. It sounds as if it's a bit similar to EU4 actually, which not everyone will like.
Construction
But
complete.
I haven't read it, so maybe I should wait until I've read it before mentioning a bit about it. Spaceport survey. Okay. Right, let's go and do what? There isn't really any way for me to survey. I think I've done it all. Oh, actually, have I? Up here. Okay. Nearly there.
Construction complete.
Right.
Technological acquisition successful.
Right, so we've got that tile clearer, good. Can start working on my economy soon after this war's finished. Let's get that tile clearer. Arguably I should be doing it now since making spaceports and battleships hasn't tipped me over. Right, nearly there though. Okay, I've just hit my influence cap. Right, what can I do about that? Let's do what? I'm gonna resettle one of these to the Getty worlds. Just to spend something quickly. Bound to have science there somewhere. Okay. Right.
Hostile orbital nexus engaged.
Oops, I didn't mean to go in there. There, I'll come in, but not quickly enough. Where's the nearest? Okay, jump in there as well. I'm gonna have to retreat there, I think. Yeah, this is coming soon. Shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, spaceports. So yeah, literally taking this now should end the war. At most two, but I think this will be enough. besiege that. Whoa. Actually lost a few ships there. Okay. Probably because they're not missile, maybe. Right, let's bring that into there. And that's coming.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Land armies.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated. Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Okay, wow, finally this war is about to end. Let's send demands. So I'm sure some of you were wondering if this war would ever end, but it has, luckily, and I now have a unified empire under the machines. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what I can do with it coming up. And that is basically the end of the Confederate Pilosapien Union. It's been mentioned in comments, and I would definitely agree that there's a few issues with this event. Basically, I think most of the problems that we saw were down to the fact that my former empire had a defensive pact, so I had to take a ridiculous amount of territory. As it turned out, I probably wouldn't have had to have taken so much territory or done so much damage to my former empire if they didn't have the defensive pact. But yeah, that is something that Paradox needs to address, really. But having said that, in the Cherry update, the next big patch, they're going to be overhauling warfare completely, so there's going to be changes no matter what. So hopefully some of the issues that I had will be fixed or won't be possible to happen anymore. But I guess we'll see in future. So let's get back to the present. I'm actually recording this part of the video on a completely different day. I had to stop just after I'd finished the war. So I've actually done a bit of, well, I've already started on trying to get things under control. This is an old save. I'm going to be loading the up-to-date save shortly. There's a few things I should mention that I did with that save. So basically, I decided to plunder my sector. I spent 100 influence on getting a ton of resources, and I traded for minerals with the empire that I've been trading with a lot, this empire here, and I'll show you that deal shortly. And I ran the clock on about a week, I think it is, and basically spent a lot of those minerals updating my economy and doing things. And yeah, there was a heck of a lot to do. It took me quite a while to get started on getting things back into shape, but I should show you that, shouldn't I? So I'm gonna load that save now. Okay, so this is the most up-to-date save after a ton of micromanagement. You can see the deal I did with this empire here. Got a ton of minerals for energy. Once again, the AI was very generous. I can only imagine how much minerals they're making every month, this empire down here. They do seem to have a lot all the time. But yeah, doing a deal with them for all those minerals really allowed me to do a heck of a lot. So yeah, I should go through some of the things that I've done basically. Well, first things first, I actually changed some names of certain things. The Empire name I've actually changed, so we are now the Ascendant Irrobots, or AI for short. And the fleet's got a new name, and even some colonies I've renamed to help me remember what bonuses they have. For instance, that's been named to Torel Labs because engineering would be good there. There's also Etan Stellar Mine because of the mineral bonus, so that's going to be useful. The big issue at the moment really though is the unrest. So you can see here I'm starting to make some armies. I'm making just the cheap ones that actually are low in maintenance but will get down the unrest at least a bit. I need to make actually a lot more armies than I've currently made, and I will be doing that coming up. But yeah, I'm also getting my armies and ships into position back from where they were, and they might be able to help out some of my offensive armies with that. I've added a ton. Well, actually, I should mention I've created 3 new sectors, or at least renamed one and created 2 new ones. So this was the Alpha sector and it is now the Western sector. I've also created a sector up here that is the Outward Rim, and we've got the Southern Border sector down here. You can actually have 9 core worlds. I've decided to make a couple more colony ships which will be getting done. I've also made sure to have leaders on all of those sectors, so I couldn't get exactly what I wanted without well, I guess I could maybe spend a bit more of my influence to get the right ones maybe turn up. I actually spent a lot of my influence on resettling population, so yeah, I've pretty much got for these synth types 1 per planet now. I have 26 planets. That one's completely correct. That one's not quite. Savant doesn't really matter, and that's got, yeah, that's almost correct as well. So yeah, that's a lot of influence I spent, and in general a lot of my minerals have gone on buildings and robots. I've decided actually to make quite a few not the most up-to-date robots. I've gone for these ones that have robot build speed and robot build cost reduction rather than the ones that have a reduction to consumer goods and upkeep. I can always upgrade to those later on. This robot type I'm upgrading entirely to the newer robot harvesters. Building a new science ship somewhere, and I've added a ton of new hotkeys for the planets within my sectors that could do with a bit of work. In particular, I think I resettled 1 or 2, well, 1 Pilosapien I think it was, and one of my other populous type, the Belmacosa, I think. On some place they're pretty cheap to move around. Making some solar panels as well in certain places. Some places I made some starports. So once a lot of all of these buildings and robots are made, my economy will get into much better shape. And once the unrest starts to go, once I've made more armies, I'll be better off even more in terms of economy and really be able to get back on track. I actually came very, very close to declaring war at this point, but I think I'm going to wait until my fleets get into the right position. The next war I'm going to be declaring is against these guys, if things go correctly. The one arguable issue is that they have a pact with the Furpy nation over here, which I don't think they can actually get to me. So yeah, it's not too much of an issue, frankly. But yeah, I definitely want to get to war with them pretty soon. I probably will be when my fleets get back over here. But we'll have to see that in the next video or 2. Okay, so that's it for this video. I think we're near to the 30-minute mark, so that's why I won't continue on with things in this video. I'll wait until the next video. So I'd just like to thank you for watching, especially those of you who have not only been viewing the videos but leaving the odd like and comment as well. There's a few things I should mention before I end the video. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. That's probably the best way to find out about when the videos are out. Twitter's also another good way. You may want to follow me on there. if you want to know about news on the channel also, as well as when the videos are out. Other things I should mention, if you have any comments or questions, please use the comment section. I respond to questions no matter how old the video is. And probably the most important thing, at least for me, I should mention about is Patreon. I could really do with more help on the channel. Things haven't been great, to be honest, this year, and yeah, I could really do with more patrons if I'm going to continue on making these videos. So if you are able to support the channel from as little as $1 a month for as long as you want, that would go a massive way to yeah, ensuring that more videos come out in future for games like Stellaris and or loads of different 4X games that I've covered already, and plenty more coming in future, no doubt. I should mention that I'm probably going to be asking my patrons what they want to see on the channel pretty soon, within the week or so. So there's definitely going to be more Stellaris, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this Let's Play up until the point where we literally win or get wiped out. So yeah, basically that's an added incentive to be a patron at the moment, since yeah, they will have a say over it, the biggest say over it. So there will be at least one more war coming up, which should be against these guys, and then we'll see after that. There's a new update for Endless Space 2. That's a game I could cover. That's coming out on the 16th of November, and there's always plenty of other games that I'm sure subscribers and patrons would want to see that I've covered before. I could cover, I don't know, Galactic Civilizations 3, for example. That's a game I know people want to see. And I quite fancy covering something that yeah, I've never covered before as well. To be honest, this year hasn't been great for games, in my opinion. Yeah, so I've really struggled in trying to figure out what to put on the channel. And yeah, that means the channel has been doing so well, actually, since I haven't covered a lot of new stuff recently. So yeah, I could really do with more help on Patreon. If you like this content, then yeah, please help me out, basically. So that's it though for this video. Next time round, if things go to plan, I will be starting that war as soon as we're in position, and of course I need to get this under control and get my economy into even better shape. But yeah, all that's to come next time. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.
Settlement procedure initiated.